Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Mike Quinsey, Channeling His Higher Self, July 17, 2020. Matters are building up so much so that something has to eventually break out. It is at long last realized that it would be better now that some secret projects are brought into the open to gain public support. They need to know what is being carried out in their name and be allowed to benefit from them. Free energy is at the top of that list, and it would help remove many problems that presently exist. It would free up immense amounts of money that could be better spent reviving economies all around the world. There would obviously be opposition from those who have invested in current forms of energy, but advancements cannot be indefinitely held back, particularly since they have already been widely used in secret by the armed forces for a very long time. Pressure is being applied upon the authorities to take action, but it is going to be a marathon task. At times some information has filtered through into the public domain and mankind has benefited as a result, but that is only the tip of the iceberg. It is time that a leap forward was made, thus enabling the people to lead a better and more beneficial life. We for our part try to help you by putting ideas into your minds but will not in any way force them upon you. So to say, if you get the ball rolling, we are allowed to help and will always point you in the direction that results in fair and honest dealings for the betterment of all people. You must take the first step so that we know the way you are heading, regardless of whether it is seen as the best approach. All of the time we are prompting people to take certain actions that we know will be to your advantage. If you are one who is involved in such happenings, please allow yourself those quiet moments when you can get in touch with us. We would be overjoyed to openly get in touch with you. But it is not yet the right time for such a direct contact, but be assured that it will come. You often see our craft in your skies, but unless on a special Earth mission, very few of you will get a personal contact. Those days have passed when we needed to make you aware of our presence to get you used to being contacted. Fear of the unknown can be very upsetting, and not helped by fiction that often depicts us as threatening life forms. We in your solar system are very much like humans, even if different in stature. When the days for open contact come about, you will find our presence very reassuring and not in the least frightening. Our personal energies emit a loving feeling that will make you feel really at ease in our presence. We are beings of universal love and have long evolved past the level that you are presently at, and we serve others in the name of God. Although there are some exceptions that are mainly from the reptilian groups, in general, all extraterrestrials are of the higher vibrations and in no way violent or frightening. They are your brothers and sisters on a more advanced path than you are, although many of you following ascension will be lifted up. So what is your ultimate goal, and why do you need to experience in the lower vibrations? The answer is that you are, so to say, removing the rough edges so that you gradually become an evolved being that can express yourself with universal love for all forms of life. That means accepting the many differences that you are presently experiencing. We have spoken of the ego quite recently, and it needs to take a backseat as it is often the cause of arguments and even worse. You cannot continue to allow it to dictate how you respond to situations. You have to learn how to handle testing moments in a way that you can, if necessary, walk away from a potential argument. It is not being cowardly or detrimental to your self-image, so hold your head up high and know that you are greater for being able to turn your back on altercations. Be at peace with all around as far as possible, and if you must respond, do it in a gentle and understanding manner. You will feel all the better for it, and others will admire your self-control. You may get caught out when something catches you by surprise, but do not worry about it, and know that through experience you will learn to overcome it next time. The level of experience you are in is intended to help all souls to evolve, which is why your life plan is carefully arranged and events take place accordingly. You will have agreed your life plan in advance, thus allowing you experiences to be arranged to ensure they benefit you. So, you still have free will, and if for any reason you do not fulfill your plan, it will be simply carried over to another time or life. You cannot ignore or escape your karmic responsibilities, and they will keep coming back to you until the necessary lessons are learned. You will probably be aware that immediately you die to your physical body, you first review your life and will see quite clearly where and why you went wrong. There is no way to avoid the truth that is clearly necessary if you are to make progress. Be assured, however, that you will always be given guidance and help to overcome any difficulties. There is no sense of punishment if you fail to make progress, as you can be helped by suitable experiences being arranged so that eventually you will be successful. Naturally, you will be involved in other souls' experiences, so you may in turn be able to help others evolve. It can seem very complicated, but because it is carefully planned, it normally works out as intended. No one wants you to fail, and it is the very opposite, as all souls are loved beyond measure and there is no exception. Go about your life with confidence and know that every effort you put in will be well worth it. You will look back on these present days with amazement to think that you undertook such challenges with a blindfold, without knowing what the future may have held for you. However, you did have the assurance that you would be guided and protected all through your journey in the lower vibrations. Now, many of you are on the verge of finishing with those experiences, having been through hundreds if not thousands of lifetimes to reach this point in your evolution. You are about to rise up and leave the third-dimensional vibrations behind, as they will have served their purpose in helping you evolve to a higher dimension. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. Mike Quinsey. Website, treeofthegoldenlight.com